Hey, welcome back, 843. You know, each month we take a look inside Utah Business Magazine for an inside look at what's happening in the world of Utah business. And joining us, Catherine Bennett here, the executive editor of Utah Business, to give us a look inside the November issue. And popping up right here, Catherine Heigl.
Here she is.
We're going to talk about her in just a minute, but she's on the cover of this month's magazine. She's the
cover, great cover.
Okay, but let's go to a really big story here. We actually covered this on 2 News as well. A nuclear power plant possibly coming to Brigham City. Is it possibly or probably?
It's happening.
It's happening.
It's happening. Yep.
Okay, tell us what you found out about the story.
It was actually a couple months ago that someone reached out and was telling us just kind of about the greater ecosystem that has to exist to bring nuclear back to Utah. In the 70s, it was actually discussed that this be a thing, that we invest in this, but there was concerns about the safety of it, environmental factors, and we're kind of thinking that was a miss because we're a little behind, but now we're getting kind of trying to be on the leading edge of nuclear again. So we have these small modular reactors, which is what was kind of revealed on Monday. But there are multiple players, and they're all collaborating behind the scenes together. It takes so much, right, the infrastructure behind a whole new power system. So we met with a number of companies that are all working together to make this happen.
And I guess it looks like it's the way we need to go because of the immense power we need for our technology.
Yes, and we're finding that it actually is cleaner and it is safe, and there are some things that we misunderstood about it before, and it is the way of the future for us.
I mean, yesteryears we were so afraid of it.
Yeah.
And because of some accidents and things like that.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, the next thing we want to talk about is a special on Deer Valley that you did. I guess it's what East Village of Deer Valley, and it's what the 5th largest ski resort.
It is. With this expansion, doubling the size of Deer Valley, it's going to be the 5th largest in North America. So,
wow.
Pretty kind of a big deal. But $5 billion investment in that area. It's actually going to be huge when the Olympics come. It's going to have high-end retail there. There's some really, really nice properties there too. So it's going to be a huge boon for the Olympics when that happens. But it was cool to see how it came about. It's actually been over 10 years. This company has been buying up this land little by little. Started with a smaller piece, and then over the last decade was able to acquire a lot of this. It's just west of Jordanelle. And this is an exciting development. Just should be, and it's going to be kind of self-contained, so its own kind of mini city in there.
Yeah, they're turning dirt now with
yes.
this, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's making some serious progress right now.
All right, well that's incredible. It's right in our own backyard. Okay, the next story we want to talk about is 2 of the world's largest data campuses could be coming to Millard County, bringing high-tech to rural Utah. Why Millard County, and what are these high-tech campuses? So
we've talked about AI a lot, and we need data or these data centers to support that growth. So Millard County, it's actually a really large county, but I think 13,000 people live in that county, fairly unpopulated. But there's actually a number of energy resources there for this. But at the same time, there will be generators that are powering these. So it's on a natural gas line, these structures, these data centers. But it's also the only county, or one of the only places actually in the country, that has 6 different energy types that you can use: wind, solar, just all these things. And so it actually makes it a great place. It's out, and also I think it's interesting, it's not going to overdevelop. Like, it's not like now these data centers are there and people are moving in. They're actually trying to keep it small still, and it will produce some jobs, but the government there is hoping the money that comes in from that, they're just going to use to kind of lower property taxes and benefit the people that are already there, rather than driving a bunch of growth in Millard County.
Yeah, folks in rural counties, they kind of want to keep
life
the way it is.
That's why they live there. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, and what exactly do the campuses do?
So the data centers are the things that are powering AI to exist right now. So, yeah, if we want AI to continue to grow and serve us in different ways, we have to have these data centers to do that.
And I think they're looking at maybe 1,300 employees or something like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, which isn't overpowering, but...
Yeah, but no, I mean, in those rural counties is a big deal.
Okay, you paid a visit to, and go back to the cover here, you paid a visit to Emmy Award-winning actress Katherine Heigl's Badlands Ranch. Tell us all about that. I didn't even know she lived in Utah.
You didn't?
I didn't.
Yeah, she actually moved here about 10 years ago, or bought this property, Badlands Ranch. So her where she lives, the ranch is called Badlands. It's after a Bruce Springsteen song, if you've ever heard the song. Yeah. And so it's actually really a meaningful story, and then took that story and turned it into this dog food company. I guess now they're pet food company that is doing really well. It's very premium. You find a lot of independent food, pet stores, but it was really cool to learn about just how she's gone from that Hollywood hustle to really finding peace in Utah. She loves living here. She loves living here. And
you did the story yourself.
I did, yes.
So tell us a little more about her life and
what
she likes.
Well, first of all, I have to say, she is lovely. She was so just so open, I guess, was I was surprised. She was so open. She's an incredible artist. She's really slowing down right now in her life and enjoying her family. She's 3 children and has this beautiful property. I mean, stunning in Summit County. And but is being really intentional about where she spends her time. So I think even it was we were so delighted to even get a call, because she's being just so intentional with every hour of her day and how she wants to spend it. And
I bet that's a great read, this story too. So
yes, it's great, and
awesome.
And it's fun she's been really passionate about animals for a really long time, and to see just the intentionality in every part of her life was really cool.
Okay, and you do have your 2025 holiday gift guide. We kind of run out of time, but really quickly, what's that all about? And people can check out the magazine.
Every year we send an email out. We get hundreds of products, and we have stuff for her, for him, for kids, and some really fun spreads you can find on our website. If you just, sometimes we need the guesswork taken out. I'm like, I don't have time to think about all this, but there's some really, really cool ideas, and all Utah companies, of course. So.
All right, that's so cool. We appreciate you coming in, and there are great stories in Utah business. So
fascinating, lots of good stuff happening here. So thanks for letting me share.
Yeah, Katherine.